YouTube. There you are, almost. Thinking about it? Aha! Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the party. Okay, game time. Okay, there we go. Let's get Elden Ring up here. There we go. And a song that's like, hey, what did we learn? Speak up. Okay. Do. The song was just on trend. It was like, yeah, we're learning. Like, sure we are. Okay, so last time we ended up back at this table of lost grace. What were we up to? This is such a great question. We ran around a bit. Can't see it yet. No, you can't. Huh. It's almost like this game capture is attached to, wait. Why can't you see it? Oh. Maybe a better question is, why is that game capture turned off and not in the right spot? I saw it. Where are you? There we go. Okay. That's better. So we were up here. Kind of putzing around a little bit, and we were at the Revenger's Shack. If the Cuckoo's Evergaol. I don't think we did that one. We did. Why will you not go over? Is my mouse somewhere else? No. For some reason, I cannot go up or to the right of the middle. Oh, it's pronounced jail? Oh, I guess these are just like the boundaries of the map. Okay. Fine. So yeah, so we started up here. We had the Cuckoo's Everjail, but I think that we went back here because we had done the Forlorn Hound, and then we came over to the Weeping Everjail. I mean, that makes more sense with that name, with what they are, since we have to break the seal and break in. So we went through here, and it took us a little bit, but we fought against, oh my gosh, who did we fight against? Rogier gave us that. I kind of wish this had like a quest log of you did these things. But yeah, we did the Weeping Everjail, and you mean you weren't taking notes? No, there's clips of all of that. So we did that, and then we putzed around a little bit because we were trying to figure out things up here. Still, ultimately, our goal is getting into here. We did end up going into the Rea Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. We did not make it all the way through, but we did part of that. We still haven't been to this tree. We still haven't been over here, but I thought that was the other side of this tunnel. And we'd already finished up at the manor before last time. So yeah, just a little bit here, getting through this camp. I still wanted to get up onto the top of this cliff, but I kept dying right here. It's not that I was struggling too much with individual enemies. It was just the amount of them was making it so that by the time I got up here, I was already mostly dead. So, sorry, Sammy. It looks like tonight you are successful at painting. So yeah, so we did all of that. We ended up, we talked with someone. Oh my gosh. We went back to... Well, finally we went back to the Table of Lost Grace. Magic can be tough to clear groups. Yeah. It's kind of... I need to switch my flasks away from healing so that I have more magic. So that I can fight more from a distance and not feel like I'm going to die the moment that I have to rush in or anybody charges at me. But there's a couple of them up on the cliff that are firing down at me too, and their range is so much farther than mine that it makes it really tough to get in there close. So, something to work on. Oh right, we popped up here to this church very briefly. We were going to look up here at this area. I think this is where we're going to go today, is come up here and get this tree. We might go back to the manor. I'm not entirely sure on that. And then I want to see if I can figure out... I don't know that I have the context for it. Why do I keep getting messages? Oh, perfect. Excellent. I'm carpooling with a friend on Thursday and I'm picking them up. So I was like, with where I need to be there, I need to pick you up before 9. So they were like, that works. So yay. But yeah, somewhere out here is a tower. And it's a tower that I need to take the ring shard to. Be back when you get home. Sounds good, Sammy. And I don't know that I have any context for where this tower might be. It seemed like it should have been obvious by now with how many points we've unlocked on the map. Also, I feel like I should be using these. Grants the blessing of an equipped great rune upon use, but I don't have any equipped great runes. I just have the one somewhere down here. The memory stone's cool. It's even cooler that I don't have to do anything with it, just hold it. Perfect. So we've got some spells, we've got some paintings. Where is the Great Rune? It said it would basically be useless until activated at a tower. There it is. The Great Rune of the Shard Bearer Godric, devoid of any benediction. Seek the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle. Oh. Apple? Hello, how are you doing? So we have a rusty key that opens a locked door somewhere in Stormvale Castle. And we have the Dectus medallion left half. A left half of a medallion depicting the Erd Tree. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Dectus, connecting the Altus Plateau to Liurnia. The right half is said to reside in Fort Faroth and the Dragon Barrow far to the east. Oh! You're good? I'm doing good. I got a little bit of sun this weekend. Enjoyed the hike. And a hint. Yeah, that was totally a hint. Ooh, you've got some golden emotes. Pretty. Okay, so if this is Liurnia... What? I went the long way. The Altus Plateau to Liurnia. The Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle. Okay. So with that in mind, Stormvale Castle is here. There's the bridge here. Unless it's talking about the Limgrave Tower Bridge, and it's this bridge. How do I get to here? Okay, so this is Limgrave Tower out here in the water. Just like this one also has a broken bridge connecting to this tower. Gotcha. So that's probably the Liurnia Tower. Oh. So I see. Well, let's venture out here and see what we can see, just in case there's something that helps us. We'll at least have an idea. There was a mythic train. Oh, that's awesome. So you got all three. They have so many different types of hype trains now because you have the hype train, the treasure train, the golden kappa train. Yeah, I'm not trying to go across that bridge right now. It's all dark out here. No, I was talking earlier. I went on a hike with some friends yesterday. We hiked into a lake up near the north side of Mount Rainier, and we just had some lunch up there. It ended up being like so good. We got to the lake. We had sandwiches, and sandwiches were wonderful. Saphira, hello, hello. AFK, you're trying to win a murder mystery round. All right, fingers crossed for you. But yeah, on the hike, so we had the sandwiches, and then we get back to the parking lot afterwards, and we decided to have cookies. So we had some post-hike cookies. We also shared one with 4-year-old girl, or not 4-year-old girl. She was older than that. I don't know how old she was. But she had hiked into the lake as well with her dad. And she was telling us all about how she had seen Bigfoot on the way up the hill, who she called Big Paw. It was adorable. Whew. I had not done that before. That was fun. Ow. Okay, that's fine. You just, do what you gotta do. Oh, I don't have my pebble equipped. You're a little speedier than I thought you were gonna be. Okay, not a good range on that one. Good to know. Oh, no running away. If something good for me, you were a pain in the butt. Knight's greatsword. Okay, probably good, but I probably won't use it. Oh, a first timer, I see. Well, Saphira, you got caught. Off with a head. And thank you for painting the roses. We're going to stick with these spells, even though they're expensive. Where am I trying to get to? I am not trying to get this way either. I'm trying to get... Oh, up there. That's where I'm trying to get. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. You think you're going to lose? Oh, no. Well, don't give up. But yeah, we had the cookies when we got back to the car, and then Cass is like... Well... She asked Derek, she's like, do you want a cookie? And he's like, pretend crying. He's like, yes, I want a cookie. I didn't think I was going to get one, and I made them. And then I come to find out, she's like, yeah, he's quite the baker now. I guess he recently got into baking, and he's just been having a lot of fun with it. But the bread from our sandwiches... He also made it. So we went on this hike into the hills and had homemade bread and homemade cookies. And I was just like, I brought trail mix. I'm like, I grew up in let's just run to the grocery store real quick, fill our pack and go. Like, I was like, I didn't realize we were on a luxurious hike. It definitely doesn't look like there's going to be a way to jump across that. There must be some teleporter or something that we're missing. Yeah, he's a fishing guide, so he takes people out to rivers and lakes and stuff like that, and he goes on hikes into random hidden lakes in different parts of the state and just to go fishing. So he was excited because we picked a hike that ended at a lake. Bread and cookies are one of your love languages too, right? It's just more row of fruit. Okay, let's go to the bridge. I don't think we can get through the bridge. I think there was like some sort of monster facing off with us up here. Oh, yeah, this one. You won it. You have a sharp mind. There you go. Didn't we like peek in here and there was something that one hit killed us? Or was it just a dead end? I thought one of these things was alive. Oh, it definitely is. Okay. And it has us in its sight because that is depleting. Oh, there's at least 3 of them and that one has a bow. Seriously? Can I line you up so that you hit your friends? No. Oh yeah, it can hit them. Of course, they're not trapped over there. The Hatter? Okay, give me just a minute. I'll go grab it. There we go. Oh, that's backwards. I need to get new earbuds. These ones only work in one ear anyway. So, there we go. Thanks for redeeming the hat trick. Okay. Oh, we can't ride here. So we just have to figure out how to defeat those. Of course we do. Let's get our pebble back, because I miss it. And actually, let's put it here. Oh, fine. Okay, I want to keep the stars. This one's nice for the defensiveness. I'm not sure on the others, just because I haven't really gotten a chance to try them out too much. Creates a sigil that forms a projectile glint blade after delay. Starlight's nice, but only when we're really in the dark. Crystal Barrage is only when we're close. And the Ambush Shard. I think what I wish that I had with these is, like, tell me their range. Tell me, you know, like, currently does X damage. Like, things like that. Because there's no real good detail with these. They have a story. You need more information. I know. I suppose it's that I don't actually need it, but I've been spoiled with every other game that I've ever played, and so now I want it. What do you have to say? First off, giant, and then after that, giant. Mm-hmm. Where is first giant? There you are. You're awake now. Come on over. Your buddy's waking up. Oh! Well, that was fun. You breathe fire. I throw pebbles. Whoa! Oh, that's the arrow that came down. Did not get out of there fast enough. Okay, good. Here, hit your buddies. That one took an arrow to the knee, literally. Oh, you're right there. Oh, I got caught in the fire. No. No. You cannot reach that far. That was like through the stairs. What ads? We're about to beat a giant. And we've done it. We have made it bleed out through its feet. We played the role of ankle biter in that fight. Well, we're in ads now. But Crow, congrats on finishing painting the roses. Chat is 3 for 4 tonight. Welcome in. How is it going? Ads, exactly. How dare they? Creaky chair. Oh, hey, you're still seeing me here, huh? Well, I'd prefer it if you'd target your own friend. That'd be great. Yeah, just like that. Do it again. Do it again. Gonna lurk while you get ready for bed. Sounds good. Hope your stream was good today. Nope, you are too far away. Let's aim back at your feet because it's back at my level. Almost didn't have enough stamina for that roll. Back to the show. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for enduring those ads. Severe, in case you couldn't hear me before, I hope you have a good lurk and get some good rest. I hope your stream was good today as well. You're hungry, though, but there's nothing at the fridge. That's the worst. When you realize all you have is ingredients and no foods. So bad. Well, I wish you luck. Whoo! It even has some curve on that arrow, too. Wow. I don't know that you can call that an arrow. That is ridiculously large. That pillar would not have stopped that arrow. Yep, we'd be dead. Mm-hmm. close enough yet? Probably not. No. I don't like the way this is looking. Uh-oh. Ow! When you take a giant arrow to the torso, yeah. Yeah, it's an archer. It's just a giant archer. It's done. It luckily did not have as many hit points as its friends. And it left us something. Oh, good! Arrows! Arrows that I am sure we will have no problem whatsoever using. These are probably not like the size of small houses. A great arrow as large as a spear, that's the size of a spear, for use in great bows used by archers of monstrous strength, employed by a lord's army. Yeah, well, they were monsters, so that makes good sense. What else have we got out here? Towers to nowhere, with no doors. What do you have to say? Praise the right. And I'm assuming that there's one over here that says praise the left then. Oh, there's a teleporty thing. Praise the left. Yep. Good job, message leavers. Spears are various and different, and sometimes in the hands of giants. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cross bridge? Yes. Whee! Am I where I want to be? I am where I want to be. Oh, no. This is wonderful and feels like a terrible idea. But it's what we want to do. You didn't have the screaming full screen? Nice hat. Oh, thank you. This is a hat from a costume I have that I call the Ringleader. I need to lose some weight to get back into it because I love it, but... Oh, you don't have swords. I didn't recognize you without your blades. But it had a red band around it, and then this is actually... I took apart a teal dress, and so this was the top portion of it, and then it was a plain, just solid teal from the waist down, and then it actually has this, like... you can see it here. There's a braided piece, and that was right at the line between the two. Your cousin! It's a hawk. They pick on crows. It's better if we take care of them, because that's what the crows would do. They would gang up and take it out, because, yeah. Prey birds are bad. All the burbs are cousins. Okay. Those birds are fast. And now there's just feathers falling all around me. Ignore that. Crows and ravens are your brothers. Oh, got it. That makes sense. Clearly, silver pickled fowl-foot. Okay. Any more of you burbs over here? I don't want more burbs. I just want to find a site of grace and thought maybe there would be one here. This is very definitely a one-way trip. That person died fighting the birds, had just a feather in its pocket. You genuinely really want a pet burb, but sadly you need two as they get lonely as a single. Sometimes Some of them are really like get really attached to people as well. A friend of mine had one. I think it was a cockatiel that used to fly around his house and would hang out with us when we were. I was in my early 20s, so we would hang out and drink all night, and the bird would just come chill on our shoulders and flit around from person to person. Robin has a pet bird, or a bird companion, whichever way you want to look at it. All right. Will the door open? Oh, messages. I was looking for something good, not just more words. The Divine Tower of Limgrave. Yes. Open sesame. You specifically want a quiet, clingy, and fun burp. Oh. I'm afraid I don't know enough about pet birds to know what to recommend. Oh, this is pretty. What's happening over there? That looks like a button we'll probably step on in just a moment. Okay, the sparkling is like light dust hovering in the air is really cool. You did a lot of research, only to be annoyed that you can't get one due to needing two. Oh no. Going up. Going way up. Okay. You do. Mars is a Myers parrot. They're like Amazons for good for companionship. There you go. This was like 2 years ago. Please do not ask you about burbs. There. Well, there's another switch there, and okay. You just Googled the Myers parrots. They're so cute. Robin says you can ask her about her bird. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing that summons the elevator if I accidentally send it down. It's fine. We'll just climb this tower. And apparently they don't have like OSHA or any like safety standards in their building codes, because this railing, it's not up to code. Sense a disturbance in the force. Mm-hmm. I see lots of blood stains. What? You just jumped? Okay, that's not what I'm expecting, though. There are other ways to teleport. Whoops. Didn't mean to push that button. It's the two fingers. So there's multiple two fingers. This one looks like it has seen better days. Restore the power of the Great Rune. Restored the power of a Great Rune. Restored Godric's Great Rune. Okay. So now that's equipable. Is it here? Raises all attributes. Okay. A great rune of the shard bearer Godric. Its blessing raises all attributes. This great rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. Oh, it just raised all of my attributes, didn't it? You fear boss fight, right? I was thinking the same. Well, would you, Burb, be the type of Burb to use like an uwu smile? Speaking of birds, there's the ones all looking around us. This Two Fingers does appear to now be gone. Okay, I set out to find a tower, and we found it. Oh, that's a kitty face. Oh. It had, like, the uwu. How dare. I haven't been keeping up on my ASCII emotes. Oh, no, we've got a rioting crow. Okay, well, that wasn't too scary. Great runes. Oh, here we go. With the Great Rune menu, you can equip great runes that have had their power restored. You can use a rune arc to give even greater benefits to your equipped great runes. Wonderful. Now let's see what we've got. Okay, it didn't raise base stats, it raised attributes. Bad. You have two different bad sprays. Amazing. We have our own here because I was like, that one I can just make myself. So we have that one too. I like they all three have different spray and splash patterns. Okay, well, I guess that was the whole purpose of this. Be scared, go up, climb tower, fight burbs, and we're good to go. Well then, we're off to this church. There were more blood, though. There were. I know. I'm guessing a lot of people jumped because I didn't see anything that we had to fight. What did those show? I didn't look. I only looked at the one. I saw that they jumped, and that was next to the Two Fingers, and that was good enough for me to guess that the rest of them just jumped as well. They were like, yay, tower, wee! They may have tried to jump to lower points on the tower, or maybe to the rocks down below. Like, if I just go back and look out there, not that tower, we're at this tower. Like, it's water all around it. So, is there maybe something out on one of these pillars or a broken spot that we could jump to? Maybe. You have a book that you've had for 5 months. You're tempted to finish it tonight. That sounds like a great plan. My niece, when I saw her last, she'd had books just like different learning to spell your letters or like draw letters, things like that kind of books. And when I was there last time, she's like, if you wanted to get me something, I'm really into chapter books now. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, chapter books doesn't mean a lot to me. I'm just like, what do you mean by chapter books? Whoa, whoa. Hey, I'm walking down here. I'm just little. Now you gotta be like firing the trebuchet at me. Come on up. Oh, you fell. Where's your friend? What did I say when you went to the bathroom? Well, I don't know. You have the second book in the Garden of Butterflies. You haven't dared to finish it yet? I'm curious as to why. I love that the lambs roll in somersaults. First book was amazing but strong. You fear this book. Oh. Okay. I haven't really read a novel in a very long time. I have some. I think the last one I might have read might have been Soulless. Good fantasy books. Ooh. Are you looking for like full-on fantasy, like Lord of the Rings? Because, like, I mean, classic. But that's quite the journey. Historical fiction. That's one I'm another fan of. Where it's fiction and fantasy kind of set in our world. Or at least set in the mythology and the tales of our past. Or like YA fiction, more in the lines of like Chronicles of Narnia kind of stuff. So instead you bought an 8-ball pool book to learn to be better. Nice. Like, I'm all ears. Hunger Games. Hunger Games works. Get more into that darker side of fantasy, yeah. With a fantastic hero character. You know, Powerless. I'm not familiar with Powerless. Daughter of Bones and Smoke. Is that the one that they made into a Netflix series? Game of Thrones. Hunger Games, you haven't actually watched that? Ooh. They're coming out with a new one, so they're all on Netflix right now. A while back, they did a live stream on YouTube where for 4 days, they played all of the Hunger Games, or the first 4 Hunger Games movies in order, and they would just cycle. They have quite the setup of guards here at this place. Whoa. And that trebuchet is evil. The Alchemist by Michael Scott. The Golden Compass. I have the Golden Compass movie. I haven't read that one yet. Actually, I haven't even watched the movie. I've had the movie forever. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! Why is your sword so strong? That was really mean. Definitely not looking at your book stand. The Maze Runner, Imaginary Friend. 200, I think, in 1 or 2. Yeah, we've died a couple of times. Once or twice or a lot. Hang on, let me bring that death counter back. There we are. Up here. The Game of Ender. Oh, that's Ender Games in the movie. I did like that one. I have that one too. I like that a lot of these are ones that I have. Like, I have the movie version of that. The book is way better. When is it not? Like, honestly. Whew. Rhea Lucaria gauntlets? Okay. Even Ender's bully from the beginning of the movie dies. Oh. The Harry Potter books that you've yet to read. I am not a fan of those. I mean, I enjoyed the story. I like, because of the creator going full on turf. I won't give them any more attention. Anything with that branding is completely out. Is that like a 5-arrow attack? Pretty much. Got a rune arc there. I think it's a trebuchet throwing stones. But it hurts. And I don't have anything that can fire that far to even close to targeting it. So I just need to find my way up the edge and... Oh, yep, it's a rock. You got to see it that time. Oh, we got one of them's attention. Maybe a couple of them. Why don't you come over here so that we're out of the direct eye shot of this trebuchet here. Your fourth is torn apart and you were careless as a kid and those were your first books. That's fair. I've always taken good care of my books, which... That was just one thing that was important to me, even with my paperbacks and stuff. Don't really need that, but I kind of need it. Oh, I just collided with you. That was great. Can you pause? Yeah, do that. There we go. Now I need to heal. Oh, you didn't go over the edge. You're back in. I'm wearing a hat. This is true. Is it Hassan? Hello. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the language you're typing in there. If you can translate to English, that would be great. We're gonna get our butts kicked here, which is not what we wanted. Ah. Sure. I just got run over by a truck. Mm-hmm. You can keep watching, but friend will not have your messages anymore. You can write to me at my business email if you disagree with that decision. Just got run over by a big truck. Where did I teleport back to? Oh, way, way back. Wrath of the Badger. Hello, hello, and welcome in. Badger Raid with Psycho Burn. Wrath of the Badger. You were playing some RV there yet? Nice. Love that. Well, speaking of RVs, we just got run over by one. It was great. Had a lot of fun. How was your stream? I hope it was wonderful. Oh my gosh, friends. You saw that Ace of Hearts up there. If you've got a matching one up at the top of chat, as it says, join us in following Wrath of the Badger. Click that heart, light it up, make it happen. You can get run over by an RV in this game. Well, you know, it's this giant head with a single person in the back of it, but I mean, it's RV-like. This is going to be the mod that I install next. Turn all enemies into vehicles of appropriate relative size. It was delightful. Had some good friend time and just pure chaos. I love that so much. Well, thank you for coming over. Psychics B, hello to you as well. Thank you for bringing your community over and trusting us with them. I'm Violacious. Most people just call me Vi, and we are playing some Elden Ring, as you can see. I've also died. Make that 202 times. And the RV had a face. Yeah, it has a face that shoots fire. It's amazing. It's terrifying, right? I'm the type of person that if I ever get an RV, it's going to be an art car, because why not have fun with it? No, I'm so glad you had fun. If you need to raid and fade, I totally understand. Um, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're playing Elden Ring. I'm a variety streamer, but trying to stream one game at a time for the most part. Um, and yeah, so it's Elden Ring forever now, and eventually we'll get to something else, and then we'll go to Final Fantasy IX when we someday finish this game. You're gonna make some food, but we'll be lurking. Sounds wonderful. Well, thank you all for popping over. Turn all enemies into Thomas the Tank Engine. There you go. Yeah, they can smile as they destroy you. This is the way. Oh, the quote, the yar nar. The once upon a time old name that has long since gone away. Well, at least we were able to get all of our runes back easily enough, although we didn't have many because we had just died before and I forgot to go up on that cliff and grab them. We could go back up here. Try this the way we were before. There's a thing up here that has a really big blue sword, and it's not nice. You guys have played so much of this game. Have I played Night Rain? I have not played Night Rain yet. I want to. I'm looking forward to it. At first, I thought I was going to play through this first before playing it. But now I just really want to play it. Can we sneak past Blue Sword Guy? Yeah, we totally can. This seems dangerous, but we were sneaky and it worked out for us. I don't even know where we're going right now, but this is where we're going anyway. I'm glad that that's a quote from the captions, not a quote somebody actually said. Automatic captions are fun. You really can't play Souls-like games, but you liked Night Rain. It was really fun the few times you played it. Oh, good. It's been described to me as essentially Fortnite Elden Ring, where you start in and you kind of have a preset run with up to 3 players, and you kind of just rush through, and so it's a lot faster to level and not... It's still complicated, but it's not complicated in the same ways. Wow, those quotes back to back. What a set. Don't interrupt someone working intently on a puzzle. Chances are you'll hear some cross words. I sometimes think that the dad jokes are trying too hard. Oh, hello, Bat. Ow! Don't you use your sonar against me. Oh, hello, Bat. Boom. Uh-huh. Exactly how that works. I have too many games. Vi, while playing Final Fantasy Vi. The best Final Fantasy. As we discovered as we were playing it. What are you bats guarding anyway? That is impressive. You all jumped, right? Where were you trying to jump to? Okay, you didn't. You fell. You also fell. No map ahead. Oh, you bounced. Not well. Why were you all so determined? Let's get some sleep and smash some books along the way. Keep fighting the wall. It's me, I swear. That was way back when. It's a heavy load. Maybe trying to read the message over there. I think so. Like, well, down there, that's a clipping glitch. I wonder if somebody did put a message like, I'm going to end up falling over the edge too, because I'm just curious. But I see that there's a little lip on the edge of the tower there. I'm wondering if they're trying to get from like this one to that one. But the next one's down. That one does get pretty wide, so I can see why somebody might think there's something down there. And it does look like the one down there has a bit of an angled path on it, but it still doesn't look like it goes to anywhere. Oh, it's this tunnel. I had just assumed that's down in the... If we come all the way up the river. Well, we will keep that in mind for later, because that tunnel is definitely on the radar. Dogs and humans have similarly structured brains. In fact, the same part of our brain lights up when exposed to certain stimuli. Nice. Vi. Whee! Just going for a little dive. Oh, those are like fire spots. Oh, this looks like there's gonna be something waiting for us. We should drink one of these. There's a lot more out this way. We still have that tree to go to, but let's go see what's inside of here first. Looks like a leap of faith. And look like I'm more built towards intelligence. Yes, exactly. You understand. Pumpkin, how's it going? How is your name read? Like Pumpkin, but you like puns too much. Perfect. Even better. I feel like there are people who play this game just to get into weird spots and leave messages. Okay, we have a site of grace before we get to whatever this tower is. How does one say punk? Pump? It's just like you would with pump, but just make the M and N. Punt. I don't even know if it's coming out of my mouth right, but it feels right when I say the whole word fast. Try to beatbox, then add kin. There you go. One way or another, we'll get it. It's there. Somewhere. Another path leading back to the foot of the Erd tree. An ancient tunnel. Oh. So they heard that. They looked at this line. They saw that mark and they're like, maybe I can jump there. And then it's to go to the actual main Erd tree. Interesting. Right, we lost all of our runes again. I'm gonna need to go grinding on some easier things for a while again, but I should have erred on the side of caution instead. Yes. Then maybe they wouldn't be a ghost or a bloodstain or a lot of them. If I only had a lift. Uh-huh. That feels important. Oh, there's a whole bunch of these. No angel. These are not lit up. First off, jumping. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That looks like a not so great idea. So what is this place? The Grand Lift of Dectus. Oh! Okay, well, then we already know what we're looking for here because we have half of it. Because right here we have the join the medallions to operate the Grand Lift of Dectus. So since we only have half of it, the other half is supposed to be in Fort Faroth of the Dragon Burrow. So we do have a hint of where we might find that. And that tells us that we're at a dead end. And that also tells us that we might as well jump. You were trying to roll the 10 D100s to see if we would jump, and in the end, yes. Excuse me. That was just rude. Dexus damn near killed us. Yeah. No kidding. Okay, so there is a house down there, a little village and other stuff, so we can come up the river. But let's try it anyway. Oh, that's way too far down. Oh, it kicked us out. That's incredible. Sacrifice your Yoshi. Did you see that one in the clips? There was we did a charity stream and I was getting over COVID and I barely had a voice. And not the Yoshi. Yeah. My voice was so scratchy in that clip too. But no, we reached our charity fundraising goal. And immediately after, I got hit like 3 times and poor Yoshi fell into the void. Okay, so we know that even though it looks like we can jump down, that there's a lovely invisible wall there. Today you had a burger at lunch? Yum. Okay, well, since we know that we're not doing anything up here, we can turn and check out this tree, and then afterwards we can try to come up this river. So we need to see if we can get up there. No. Up that way. That looks like we've got a road. And still here, hungry as hell. Whoa! What is happening? Madness? Okay, it's diminishing again. Nope. That was rough. Status: death. Okay, well, that's still the same way we need to go. Did you just get a canon event and become the Mad Hatter in Elden Ring? It would appear so. You have a little snacky stack. It was a boneless burger. Wait, aren't all burgers boneless? Nothing at home. A boneless burger, dipped in sauce, fries with ranch, buffalo, and cheese. Oh my gosh. I don't need a snack after stream. I don't need a snack after stream. Okay, here comes the madness. Let's run back down here. Why are we getting madness? I don't know what targets us for that. Is it the big rat? has an eye, so I think so. Get me back out of there. Famous last words. Or famous words. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that almost just killed me right there. It's definitely that rat. Oh, come on, move, move! Or else it's at least affected by the madness. Wow, does it hurt us? Nope, it's not the rat. It's something else up here. Falling prey to a classic gamer mistake. Looking up the answer. Oh, nope. This has got to be the most confusing thing. Okay, we're safe here. But not like right over there. You're losing the battle. You're gonna sleep now. Good night, Crow. Get some rest. Okay. The rats are gone. And it gave us a refill of flasks. At least our magic flasks. That's nice. Nope. Nope. Shit. Okay, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Stretching hurts. We're going mad. Nope. No, I don't want to keep going mad and dying to it. Okay, so it's not about killing the rats. There's something else making us mad, and we have to figure this out. Hi, Nassandra. How are you? Looks like you got caught. Off with her head. And thank you for painting the roses as we go mad and die. Starwind, hello, hello. How are you doing? Ad starting in 3, now in 9 seconds. Perfect. We'll hang out down here where it's safe to stop for a second before we go mad again. After these messages, we'll be right back. Maybe a quick BRB would be a good idea for this ad break. We will hit that button, and we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Hey, that wasn't me that died. As you can see, it doesn't matter what we're playing. Same kind of attitude. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Thank you for enduring those. Just looking at the clock, and we'll say that will be the last ad break of the night. I've also taken the hat off as it is creating a little bit of a line in my forehead. But yeah, welcome Starwind. Thanks for the streak as well. Dropping in on a 15 stream streak. Fantastic. And now, can we get up that hill before we get destroyed by madness? Maybe there's some clue down here. Or something else we can do down here. Not seeing any caves and catacombs. Although they have been hidden very well in this game. Like, no, there's nothing there. And then it's like, there's 3 things there. Okay, that one doesn't even look like it's safe to jump off. You people are wild. No, it definitely looks like it's just going to be charge up the hill as fast as we can. And then heal and charge some more. There it is. Okay. Kind of somehow safe from it here? Maybe? It didn't feel like the other side had really, like, safe spots. It just had, like, moments where we were sort of protected from it without understanding why. Which makes me think it's an Eye of freaking Sauron thing on that tower. Oh, crap. Okay. Wow. Well, being down here is probably terrible then, because we won't be able to get to it. No worries, Robin. Get some rest. Before you go, since you're just starting to fall asleep, are you around tomorrow evening, say a little bit earlier than this time-ish? I really want to get to the end of Pantheon if you're up for it. Wow, it's like only a few seconds, but it cooks us badly in that little bit of time. Yeah, you know, you've been building a railroad. Well, I know you've been building a railroad. I'm very happy that you're building a railroad. I just want to see if you're available tomorrow evening. You'd love to? Perfect. All right, go get some sleep. Railroad work comes early. Okay, we'll let that clear again. Then we're going to try to get to the base of the tower. This may or may not work. Oh, it hurts us even with just that little bit. Jeez. It didn't even need to wait until we were fully mad to get us there. Like you said, this whole section looking up the answer. Hope you aren't mad at a little cheeky hint. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I had a feeling that was the case earlier. I just was like, I'm not actually going to look. I figured from down below, since whenever I was facing up the hill, it would make me mad, and that I was getting a little bit of relief from it by looking down, but it wasn't quite enough. So I wasn't completely convinced. I was like, I think I have to be hidden from it. No, 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 no. Get back here. Did not make it in time. Come on. Okay, coming over here was probably a bad idea. Especially with that. Come on. Doesn't seem to bother the rats too much. Ouch. Oh, shit. Okay, on the bright side, we now know enough that we could get past it. Look behind you. Right? Madness, oh madness, yes. Nope, I knew I was going to make that time. God, that hurts so much. Oh, we're way full of madness right now. too far away, and shields can't help you from save you from madness. Great. If I had a way of hitting it from all the way down here, taking out those mages on the top would be the answer. But I have to be able to get so much closer. Just break your swords. Yep. Okay, so us seeing it is not the problem, it's seeing us. Oh, if we spread out in here. Frenzied Flame Village. Yeah. So everybody in here has gone mad. How perfect. Oh, do you have the flame of madness in yourself? The Frenzied's Cookbook. Ooh. Clarifying boluses. I have to assume that clarifying boluses, a record of crafting techniques left by those afflicted by the madness of the flame of frenzy, contains techniques discovered in desperation. Alleviates madness buildup. Okay. So if we make a bunch of these, although we can only make 2, or no, we can make like 5. Then we could stand a chance against that. Let's just go ahead and do that. I don't know that we'll necessarily need it in here. We're going to need it to clear that tower at some point. And these yellow embers look like they're also somehow related. Oh, hi! How close can I get to it this way? Actually, pretty close. not up here. Okay. Whew! That's a spell. Ow! I wasn't expecting a rat to show up behind me there. Why don't you come down? Oh no, I ran into the damn rat! Ugh! I went to hit it with my sword and hit the rat instead, so it got to hit me. You're not supposed to run into the rat? But it was there! Ah, we did not find a site of grace, so we have to go all the way back up. At least now we know for sure that we can, and we don't have to fight anything, and we just have to avoid the madness. It'll be hard for us, but we can do it. Nope, that's not a good spot. Come on, madness, we're down. We've got places to go. Oh, I should not have done that yet. Yeah, I know. Get up, drink your potion, quickly, run. That builds up so much faster than like everything else we've encountered. So hopefully one of these has some magical armor that helps us too. Like the Helm of Sanity. Well, you're out here just praising the madness, so probably shouldn't expect too much. Hold on. Is the tree out here? Whoa. That's different. There's been a keeper for each tree, but there's also been a site of grace near each one so far. This definitely is not looking like we have a path down. It's a jump and then we're there. We had a bit of a conference here. Whoa, okay, okay. Just take another one of those right there. Okay. Ow. Which one of you is shooting those at me? You. And you've got a friend, of course you do. Why are there so many of you? Jeez. Okay, we have no more healing, so we have to get them with spells now. Well, it wasn't too bad after we got everybody out of here. And, okay, they gave us a little bit of healing back. Frenzy Flame Stone. Eye of Yellow. Well, that whole experience was less than ideal. This makes it look like there should be a pathway down here. Like right here. And it's definitely not. I think those are the same things I just fought. So it's like each place kind of has its own form of poison. Where we have poison, rot, now buildup of madness. Okay, we've gotten this far before. The next batch is a little tougher. So if we can somehow pull some of them away. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None over here where our runes are at, though. Oh! You. Oh, and the rat over here, too. There's a couple of them. Oh, nice. We just got even more potions. Love that. Rat, where are you? Hear them. Ha. More of you squeakers around. There are these yellow embers everywhere, too. Squid Pie, hello, what's going on? How was your stream? Bark, 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 indeed. Hello. We'll pop over here and we'll stand over by this wall for safety. Hi, welcome in. Again, how was your stream? Squid Pie, Bent Whiskers, good to see you. You were doing some more Outer Wilds. Fully beat the Outer Wilds DLC. Oh my God, how do you feel? Oh, friends, it sounds like Outer Wilds is done, so there's going to be some new adventures over at Squid Pies. So please join us in clicking that heart up at the top of chat and showing some love to the folks that raided over. Good, you didn't cry or scream or scare your partner at all. Where's a good, like, sarcastic, kick W when you come in with that? Awesome hair, thank you. I'll have to let my hairstylist know. I had it under a hat, so it's a little squeezed down more than it normally is. But thank you. Is it I'm not sure how to pronounce the first part. I want to say Sabata, but TG Sabata. And never scares you once. No, not once. I'm sure that there were no scary spots, especially when you had to like turn off the light and turn it back on. And the logic of that final moment in there is so good. Can you remind me how the ending was? I think there might have been a couple of different possible ones, but I don't remember. I remember the way that I ended it the first time. I do remember that, and somebody told me I needed to go back because that wasn't right. But I don't remember if it was the end or if I just ended a loop. But yeah, so good. And that's also why we have the Hearthian emote here. This one right here. Like at the end of the universe. Yeah. No, I meant not the end when you go to the end, but yes, okay, no. You sparked my memory. Thank you. But yeah, at one point in the DLC towards the end, your character takes off their helmet and looks in a mirror, and I was like, I need an emote for this. So yes, we have that one. We also have the Hearthian tier, because nobody's ever cried playing Outer Wilds, but there's lots of tears in chat. The Hearthian is available if you're a BTTV user and you really love it. That one is up there, and I made sure it was available for everybody to use. Definitely didn't drop your controller when someone appeared behind you in a mirror. It sounds like it was a wonderful night, and I'm going to really enjoy this VOD tomorrow. So happy. Well, I am very proud of you for this accomplishment, and I'm a little sad that I didn't get to be there personally to share it with you, but I will witness tomorrow so that I can just enjoy it secondhand. If you need to raid and fade, I totally understand. Best part of stream, I'm gonna scream if I run into them. Immediately runs into them. Oh, that part. I died. I mean, to be fair, do you ever really die? They just blew out your flame. Sent you back to another universe. No, I love Outer Wilds so much. It is like, I enjoy puzzle games. I really enjoy puzzle games. The Myst series, we did Quern, we've done so many. I've just started into Blueprints, so I'm gonna probably do more of that, but it seems more of a discovery than a puzzle game, but I'm interested to see how that goes still. But Outer Wilds, if there was any puzzle game that I could erase my brain and go experience again, that is the one that I would choose. Just like wipe my brain and then every 50 hours or so, do it again. I need to play Tunic. I have seen there's a lot of puzzles in that, both like terrain puzzles and language puzzles and all of that. Yeah, Tunic is on my list for sure, but I haven't yet. We'll definitely get into that. And Adol Moth, hello, welcome in. Oh my gosh. I hope you all had a great time over there. You just finished it for your first time? Oh, awesome. Good night. Have some good sleep. You would do the same. Chai, how many times have you played through Outer Wilds and tried to do it as if you didn't know the whole game? You love that top, very colorful and very me. You know, roses, black and white leaves. My friend saw this and immediately she's like, I love roses. You should let me borrow that top. And I was like, yeah, no. There's a lot of things that should happen. Me letting you borrow my shirt is not on that list. Yeah, it's a little snug. I don't wear it too often, but it is one of my favorites for sure. Come on over. You can just borrow something from my closet. Just apparently not this top. Um, it has these little like metal pieces right here too to kind of give it a little bit more of an accent when it's in person. And I really like it. But right now I'm a little sunburned. I didn't want to wear sleeves. It's still rubbing on the burns a little bit up here. So I will be looking forward to no top after stream, or at least nothing with straps. I could have gone with a strapless top today. I don't usually do that because I'm not a fan of my shoulders, but it would have been a great idea. You once let a friend borrow your top, and now they've been married for a few years. Wow. Are you missing out, or is this a good thing? I'm not sure how to interpret this one. At some point, can you test something out for Sabata Outer Wilds wise? Ooh. Okay. I'm like, and pause for what are we testing out? Theories on Shy dropping in the gift sub for Pumpkin. Thank you, thank you. Just, you get a gift sub just for that. Making a top and bottom joke like we're there. A curiosity mostly. Yeah. There's a lot of curiosity to be had in that, like, very last area. Uh-huh. And an anonymous sub for Squid Pie as well. Amazing. Thank you. Squid Pie, you now get all the emotes and that ad-free viewing. Love that. All right. Well, who am I? What are we doing? I'm Vi. Violacious, but nobody says the whole name unless they're really in the mood. And we are playing some Elden Ring tonight. I'm a variety streamer mostly. We do a little bit of pretty much anything, but we're trying to stick to one game at a time. And so our game for the moment is Elden Ring. We also sew, paint miniatures, cook, but all of those things are rare and few and far between. So yeah, here we are. Am I doing DLC 2? Not yet. It was a charity goal to get me to play Elden Ring, and chat, if they raised over $1,000 last September, then I would play Elden Ring all the way through to the credits. So that's what we're doing. For our Spellblade, we are an astrologer. I suppose I shouldn't run around too much or I'll get into a fight and not be able to explain it. For our equipment, we have the Glintstone Staff. We got it up to plus 11. And then for our swords, we're currently using the Warhawk's Talons. We got these back in the castle towards the beginning. But we've got one of them up to a plus 6 and the other at a plus 4. This one also has the special ability of the Glintstone Pebble in it, so I can throw that around. Still early on in the game, pretty much, except until you see the map. We are still pretty early on. We have defeated Godric, and just today made our way out to the Divine Tower and activated the first Great Rune. We have been all over, but we haven't found another of the demigods yet. I imagine we could get any moment stumble upon one of those. But yeah, we're currently here at the Frenzied Flame Village. We looked at the Frenzied Flaming Tower. Approaching it was out of the question for now. So we are back here. And we did get to the Grand Lift of Dectus, but we only have half of it, so we can't go through there. We don't have that seal yet. Oh yeah, still really early. That's what I thought. Will I be in Discord after the stream? Yeah, I'll be in Discord for a little bit. You don't want to raid and run? No, please. With sciatica, absolutely 100% go get yourself laid down. I have not experienced sciatica in a while, but I was bedridden, like could not walk for 5 months. I lost motor function completely in my left leg, and I had to have surgery on my back and my spine to open that back up. So I am missing the right side of L4S1, that whole connection in my spine. So I know exactly how bad sciatica gets, and yeah, do whatever you have to. And Sabata says go rest or no candy for you. So it sounds like rest is now critical for that as well. So far, you've been steadily chipping away at your backlog and retiring more games than ever. Only 124 to go, and sorted the true positives in terms of unfinished games, actual bounces, rather than distracted by, ooh, shiny new games, which reduced the bounce number right down. Nice. Okay, I go. Good. Yeah, definitely go rest. Okay, so where are we now? We are over here working our way through this Frenzied Flame Village to see if we get any other goodies that might help us with running around this space, and then our goal is to drop down. We've only got about 15 minutes left, so we're going to have to work quickly. Right now, we have those knights over here. I just want to make sure we weren't, like, up against another rat when I took one of them out and had it go as poorly as it did before. These frenzy powers, too. Isn't there one more of you? Smithing stone. So as a note, you also use a spellblade build for when you play. Though you have different gear. You're an omnicaster, but mostly use sorcery. Nice. Shreya, your birthday's in 10 days. I saw that. Shabiri's woe. What do we have here? Constantly attracts enemies' aggression. That seems terrible. Disturbing likeness of a man whose eyes had been gouged out. The corners of his mouth are upturned in an almost flirtatious manner. Constantly attracts enemies' aggression. It is said that the man named Shabriri had his eyes gouged out as a punishment for the crime of slander. And with time, the blight of the flame of frenzy came to dwell in the empty sockets. Oh. So it's a mask that frenzies others. Okay. And lay down and watch TV sounds good. You have 0 plans. Well, still 11 for me? Okay. Why is it always frenzy power and never frenzy power, right? Oh my gosh. Having the power of friendship at our fingertips? That would sure be nice. I know how you all died because I was among you there a minute ago. Okay, so aside from getting a mask that would make the frenzy even worse, it does not seem that we got anything too helpful here. Let's go see if we can find a site of grace down by that tree. Or can we get to that building? Maybe that's more helpful for us. Looks like the most intact church we've seen. Some big graves. Oh, and big, not so friendly. With the glowing blue sword, our favorite. Oh, you have that one. Ow! That hurt. Yep. Oh yeah, that worked well. Speaking of out, let's roll off a cliff. But while we're at it, chai. Getting caught so close to the end. Off with her head. And my own. Okay. Once more up the hill. I just want a sight of grace so that we can quit running past the madness. Nope, bad spot. Wait, why can you see me here? Ugh. Wait a second. Oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. Bad. Very, very bad. Well, fine then. We don't have to come up here at all. I'm making this more difficult on myself than it has to be. Good thing we picked up some golden runes, because we're definitely not getting any of the just regular ones. A few little singes, it's fine. No, I didn't go far enough. Okay. These blue flowers, which probably mean something. Converted fringe tower. You must solve the puzzle to enter. Where's the imp with the book to tell me what the puzzle is? Or is the puzzle the guardian? Because it has a similar magical glow to it. Comes. Please don't. Not right now. Ah! You could have kept your sword stuck a little longer. There we go. Okay. feel like you're probably not the puzzle. But you were definitely the guardian. Where is your clue? You are still locked. Oh, do we have that gesture? Maybe that one? Warm welcome. Wait. Rapture. No, not that one. Okay. What else do you say? Armor required ahead. Oh. That's why it says try head and they're wearing the same. That one's got a two-faced head. What? Okay, so it's a specific helmet that I'm sure I do not have. Okay, well, we found our way up here. We still haven't found... I am very surprised that we have not found another site of grace in all of this. We're going to go take a quick look over by the tree. We're not going to actually do the tree because we're unfortunately out of time, but that gives us something to look forward to for Wednesday night. We'll have a stream Wednesday, and then we'll be back again on Monday because Sunday is going to be a very busy day. I'm wrapping up at the music festival, packing up the tent and everything else, driving back from there, and then I'm going to go meet a friend at the Ren Fair for their birthday and celebrate with some shenanigans. And after that, I might be going to pick up the kids. And hey, there's a site of grace. I knew it. We'll still go look at the tree, but we found a site of grace. This makes me so much happier. Of course, it was somewhere barely protected from the madness. And yes, since I asked, we will hang out for a little bit in the Discord after this. We won't have a long hangout tonight, but we'll be there for just a little bit. Whee! Neurnia of the Lakes. Yes. tree fully discovered. Some steep walls around this one. Oh, we have one of those. Whoa. Cool statue. I was like, we're not going to do this. Apparently, I got too close, so we're going to do this. Look behind you. There you go. What am I up against? Rocks! And we're running some serious aggro here. Cool. Well, this is going to go much better on Wednesday. Thank you all for hanging out. We will go back to the last side of Grace, which is a great spot for us to be. Let's see what's going on, who's out there. We will say good night and farewell to our friends over on YouTube. Hope you have a wonderful time. We'll see you next time.